How's it going, everyone? So we are back with some Rust top skin picks, and we're going to check out which ones we got this week. Now, we're starting out with this ninja set made by the very awesome Bad Trip, and this one's been sitting for a while. So what we're doing is we're looking through the Trello and picking out stuff that's been sitting there for a while that I think would look really good in game, and we're kind of just going with that. Now, this is a complete set. You've got the burlap head wrap. You've got the burlap shirt, burlap, or leather gloves, I should say, even though they look like something that would be burlap, burlap pants, and burlap feet wraps to complete your full ninja look. So that one is actually pretty awesome looking, I have to say. Would love to see this one in game for sure. Next up, another set that's been sitting around for a while that I would love to see in game is the Blood Dragon HQ set. And we already have the Blood Dragon SAR, I think. I don't think the AK ever made it in, but it's just a really unique looking set. It's really cool, it's very flashy, and yeah, it just has a really sweet look to it. I would love to see this one make it into game. And yeah, it's just really well done. I think Johnny, as usual, has done a great job on it. And it's just, yeah, there's already some pieces of it in the game, so why not get the actual high-quality set? Now, I'm not sure, there doesn't seem to be a kilt that I could find, but I'm sure that's something that could be made up easily. Or maybe we could finally get a high-quality pants equivalent of some sort. High-quality kilt, high-quality leggings, something like that. I really feel like that's missing from the game, in general, anyways. Next up, we've got our deployables this week. We've got this really cool looking experiment door by Tony, which is pretty cool looking. I just kind of like the look of it. It's different from a lot of the other stuff, and yeah, it just kind of has a nice look to it. This kind of like arrow pattern we've had on like chest pieces, but nothing really on doors. And it's kind of got a neat little army color. It's got some caution, you're gonna die on it, which is pretty cool there. The next thing we're going to be taking a look at here is this subway garage door by Diva Dan, and this thing is just really cool looking. It looks like the tiles are falling off of it properly. It does kind of look like an old messed up subway. It has a little bit of graffiti on it. And altogether, it's just a pretty nice door. I think it would go really great. And there's a lot of garage doors you can see through. This one isn't one, so it'd be nice to have a couple more skins that aren't see-through garage doors. Lastly, we're going to be checking out this metal mat by Jensen. And it's nothing too special, but it kind of just looks like a rubber and metal mat that you can put in your base, has a little recycle symbol on it, and you know, it may not compete quite with the awesome car mat that we got the previous week, but it's just something I think that just looks kind of nice, and I could see it fitting into my rusty home, so I figured it was worth mentioning here. Again, we're kind of just looking for some of the older stuff, get a little more variety into the game as there is right now. Next up, we've got a rock, and it's the Mineral Fossil by Mishka. This thing is pretty awesome looking. It glows in the dark. We have to have at least one glowing skin a week, is my opinion. So this rock is just really cool looking. Let's go ahead and take a look at it during the day, which I think it also very much so shines. And there you go. It's a pretty cool looking rock. I like the details to it and everything, and it would make a good one to the collection of rocks that are out there. Next up, we've got a new Ioka, and this thing is just really crazy looking. I like the skull on it. I like the colors. It looks pretty good. I think Shedman did a really good job on it, and it's definitely one I would love to see. And we don't have a whole lot of Ioka skins, so why not, right? Next, from Mad, we've got a Python. Now, this is a newer skin, but I couldn't resist. It's so beautiful. It just looks amazing. The blues and the whites are just, it's got this royal feel to it, and it's just a really nice Python. It's the Vanguard Python, of course, by name. And yeah, it's just, it looks great. The detail to it is nice. It kind of has like an ivory feel to it, and ivory gold with some kind of regal blue, and I think it's done well, so that's why I wanted to go ahead and show this one off this week. Next up, we've got a MP5 that I thought was pretty cool looking. I always like this kind of graffiti painted on faces, and Kazor has done an amazing job at this one. It's got a mean face, it's ready to take some people out. And it looks a little different from a lot of the MP5s out there. Also, the safety has a little smiley face on it, which I thought was a nice touch. Now, aiming down the sights, there's not anything too exciting really going on, but regardless, it is a pretty cool looking MP5, and definitely one I think that would look pretty nice in game. Lastly, we've got an AK. Now, this one is pretty brand new, but it's by Estivos. It is the Wasteland Rose, and I think this thing is just really, really cool looking. It's got an awesome graffiti look to it. The colors are just really neat, and it's just one I couldn't pass by. I wanted to show an older AK for this week, as, you know, I said that's what I was trying to do. but it's just really nice, and I couldn't pass it by. So this is definitely one I recommend this week for AK. There's a lot of them out there that I'd love to show, but this one kind of took the cake this week. So that's gonna do it, guys. What do you think of these picks? Let me know down in the comments section below, and hopefully some of them can pop in by the end of this week. So tune in then for my update video, as well as what skins actually made it in. That's usually going to be Thursday. Sometimes it gets pushed to Friday, depending on what it might be. But that's it for now, guys. Thanks for watching, and we will see you later in the week.